One evening, two friends, John and Tom, went for a walk in the mountains. They knew these places well, and they never had any problems with orientation. But this time something went wrong. They started their hike early in the morning and planned to be back by evening. As the sun began to set, however, they realized they were lost. They kept walking in search of a road, but all attempts led to dead ends. Soon it was dark evening and it began to rain. John and Tom stopped to find shelter from the rain. They found a small cave and decided to spend the night there. They settled down in the cave and tried to sleep. Suddenly, however, they heard a strange sound, something rustling and moving in the depths of the cave. They thought it was just an animal and tried to ignore it. But the sound grew louder and more scary. John and Tom began to panic and tried to find their way out of the cave. But they got lost again, and the sound got closer and louder. Finally, they discovered that the sound was coming from the spirit habitation that was in the cave. They did not know what to do and were scared to death. The spirits began to approach and they felt something holding their hands and pulling them down. They screamed and asked for help, but no one responded. Their screams grew weaker and weaker until they disappeared into the darkness. The next morning, the search team found only two corpses, their hands badly scratched, as if someone had tried to keep them from leaving. Evidence of a spiritual dwelling was found near the bodies. After investigation, it became known that the area was inhabited by spirits who did not like people trespassing on their territory. Often they were aggressive to protect their abode. John and Tom were unaware of this and took no precautions. They didn't leave a trail to make it easier to find them in case they lost their bearings, and they didn't pay attention to signs that indicated danger in the area. This was their last mistake, and they paid with their lives for their carelessness. This story became known around town, and now everyone knows to be careful. Translated with www.dpel.com/translator, free version.